Hello everyone, Flopsy here, and welcome back to the NeoLemmix 30 playthrough. So in the previous video I did Lems 1 by Lemfan, and I wasn't a fan of that pack. I got pretty fed up of it by the time I got to the end of the bronze rank, so decided to give that one a miss, but anyone who watched the video would know that. And also I managed to fix the music issue. It turns out there was an install problem with a certain pack in it, and it put a music.nxmi file in the levels folder, which overrode everything. So you'll be pleased to hear that you will not be hearing those tracks anymore, the ones that I've been playing through the last 2 LPs, which is a shame because it kind of ruined the Bullet Ride playthrough, but we will revisit that pack. So we are back on the wheel, and we're going to find out what we're playing today. Ooh, Revenge of the Lemmings. Quite a good pack here. For those who aren't familiar with the history of this pack is a bit of a compilation pack of all of the older all of the oldest packs that existed on NeoLemmix. So not NeoLemmix. It would have been back from the Lemmix days. They would have. So I'm happy to play this one, to be honest. I haven't actually got the player loaded up either. Okay, there's Lems 1. So Revenge of the Lemmings, and we've got version 3 here. Okay, so we'll have a look at the pack layout. I don't start the timer until we got to the it's quite a big pack here actually. Got 9 ranks. Got some unsorted levels. The extras are 16 levels long. So it looks like there's 7 ranks of 30 plus another 30-ish from the last 2 ranks, so we're looking at like nearly 250 levels here. So I'll do a few of the tutorial levels, but I'm not going to dwell on them. So I'll start the timer now. Lesson 1, just bash. So this I remember from Mazu Lems. I played this on my channel quite a few years ago. So this level pack might have some levels I've played before. Just a disclaimer there. Nice to see everything's playing correctly. Okay. This is a clam spammer level. So it's nice to see they've got tutorial levels from many different people. Okay, Roadblock by York. I'm not familiar with this guy. This is quite easy. So we've had just bash, followed by a climber level and a blocker level. So we're really having a go back to original Lemmings in a different sort of way, where we're getting bashers and climbers instead of diggers and floaters. Okay, Dangerous Heights. This is going to be a floater level. Okay, well, I'll do this last level, then we'll move on to the next rank, because it's a bit boring just doing the... Okay, I see we've got a little problem here. There's traps on either side of the first level. quickly they turn around. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the next rank now. Hootenanny, okay. Alright, so this is by Jeffrey Lancaster. First things first. So, disclaimer as well, I have watched Namida's playthrough of Revenge of the Lemmings, but that was years ago, so chances are I'm not going to remember any of the solutions. Okay, I think it's pretty obvious what we're going to be doing with this first hatch here. I might wait to do that digger because we need to wait for the entire crowd to be out, don't we? So this is just a process of elimination pretty much, isn't it? Because you can only use Basher on that. So you just need to think what the best skills are to use on each one. Like it'd probably be bombers on this one. I'm going to increase the release rate a bit because this is a bit boring to watch. So if you're not familiar with this music track, this is a remix of the boss music from Sonic CD. So where do we use the 2 minors, do you think? Might be better to use the... Oh, was there not... I think that was already there, that gap, wasn't it? Went back so far that the floaters hadn't even been assigned. Okay, we might have to use a minor on that one. So it's pretty sneaky the way they've done that. That's a bomber. So early indications of this pack. I'm quite enjoying this one so far. I don't think it's any surprise there, to be honest. Though it's going to be quite. Okay. Starting to think I should probably have used the bombers on that one. So it's got to be said, look, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that there's like multiple ways to do this level, and there's only one correct way to do it. Whoa, no, that's not cool. Come on. Don't leave these lemmings without a way to get home. It's not cool. Okay, that was a good level. Okay, so Lemmings in a cone. Lemming in a cone. Hootenanny 2. So this is another Mazu Lems level. That's if you see a level by Martin Zerlinden, it's most likely from Mazu Lems. I think he only did the 1 pack. So disclaimer, I actually do remember the solution to this one. So you've got to do a 2-blocker builder bridge here that zigzags up to the exit. That's pretty much the only thing that has to be different, though. Any Sonic Spinball fans will know this tune. It's the it's actually a remix of the. probably should have done the second lemming along for that one. Okay, so there's a good reason why the steel sheet exists, because what we're going to do is we're going to be separating out. Okay, maybe we'll do the next lemming along then. We need all these we need all these lemmings scattered, you see. Good. Okay. Skip to the end here. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a timed release, I think. Whoops. Wasn't meant to press fast forward there. Okay, this looks alright. And he doesn't go into the trap, which is good. We'll have to test if that block actually turns the lemming around. Might be able to get away with that extending that, actually. Whoops. NeoLemmix is good. No, NeoLemmix is good at counteracting this whole blocker builder thing. Okay, so level solved. It's not too bad a level. I certainly love the way it forces you to rely on turning builders on blockers. With blockers rather. And you can lose an extra lemming, which is good. Okay, so on to Hootenanny 3. Kung Fu Bashing by Ellis Shant. Because I've been studying German recently, I actually do know how that's pronounced. Probably pronounced it wrong still, but that's not the point. Okay, so there's only 2 lemmings on this level, this is the important thing. We have got a time limit as well, which is a bit bizarre. They're coming out the wrong way as well, which is not great. How do you turn them around then? Do you think you need the 2 builders for the end, or can you just get away with not using one? I think the only way you're going to turn this guy around is by using a builder, isn't it? Okay, this is not an easy level to start off with. Okay. That was a happy accident, but that's okay. I get the feeling you're probably going to need both lemmings to be able to get through the... Okay, the ending's not good here. I don't know if I've ever solved this level, to be honest. But I remember seeing this level before. Whether I solved it though is a different thing. Now, I'm going to move on because that one's going to be tricky, I feel. So we'll do one more. If we find this one okay-ish, then might move on to the next rank and have a look at that one. This is not easy. I think I remember this one. You go along the bottom. I have seen this level before. Is there any reason why that's smooth as well? Can you lose one lemming as well? I think I do remember solving this level. For some reason, Yorg seems to be very familiar. I think it sounds like it's Mobius. Because I do remember seeing this level in my NeoLemmix, I think. Okay, I'm just gonna have a look at this and see if I can solve this just by just with this one lemming alone. It's pretty close to the flamethrower, but alright. Problem here now, we've got an unsealed gap here. Yeah, and it's unlikely you're going to be able to get the rest of the crowd down here. So what we need is we need a nice way for a builder to get up to bridge this gap. I think I see it. Someone needs to climb up here, dig down, bash across, then mine, build. But the next lemming that comes across, actually it has to be the climber, because otherwise he'll climb off the edge of the screen here. Let's have a look. Right, where are you becomes the blocker. Alternately, could we get the entire crowd across here in this time? No, that's fine. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. We can certainly do it that way. Also saves us a builder. I do like this music. This really suits the Hell tile set. This is just pirate ship music from. This is just spooky pirate ship music from Overcooked. Okay, level solved with one builder to spare. Oh, I see where the builder's used now actually. So we need to highlight him. He needs to build into the wall. Otherwise he just goes bye-bye in the lava. Okay, good level there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to spend the last 10 minutes looking at another. We're going to... Yeah, especially since I know I can't solve that one. So we're gonna have a look at the devious now. We may run into some problems here because I know that some of these are very hard levels, and this is only the 3rd rank. It might be for this reason why I won't do an LP of this pack, but we shall see. This is why I want to look at the later ranks because it's all well and good doing the first 2 ranks of an LP, and then. But then, I think I remember this being a Licks level. Kevin music from Overcooked. makes good Lemmings music. This does actually. Part of me thinks the solution is going along the top. I always found that interesting the way when you use a blocker, it clumps up the next lemming after that. There's an awful lot of digging skills, which kind of hints at a possible solution that goes along the top. We could just dig all these out, so diggers aren't. That's probably why the diggers are very plentiful here. Question: how do you do this though? The ending's not the issue here. Oh, we have got a time limit as well. That's evil. And that is Kevin level time limit as well, because Kevin levels tend to be about 4.5 minutes. Alright, we'll give this a go anyway. I don't have much hope for this one though. No, we can't use two. We can't use 2 builders here because then we've got no way to get across here, have we? Okay, never mind that then. Yeah, this is just gonna be a mess. This is. see this going very far. Alternately, we could just that's not bad. That's not good. Okay, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on to the next level anyway, because I can't. I can't comprehend that one. Okay, I know I've solved the Lix version of this level, but Lix levels don't have time limits, so this adds a bit extra element of difficulty. Oh, they're falling right onto the trap. That's not good. We have got 30 climbers, so that wall's not really an issue. I don't know why we got 30. To work fast on this one. Let's just check if we've got enough lemmings. Oh, they're rigging through the gap there. That's not good. Okay, so I need to dig a bit further back here. So 6 lemmings trapped down below, and we only need to save 18, so... Okay, let's increase the release rate. I think that's 18. Ooh, we saved 19, in fact, so we did actually solve the level. That was a little bit on the easy side, but I guess that was just me solving it because I probably solved the Lix version before. Okay, this is probably the last level we're going to look at in this 30-minute segment of Revenge of the Lemmings, and then we'll do our sum up. So 2-minute warning by Martin Zerlinden. 20 lemmings, 20 to be saved. This is most likely from Mazu Lems. I remember solving the entirety of that pack, so... Good old blue spheres. This one doesn't look too bad, actually. I'm not even fazed by the 6 builders, to be honest. Oh, we've only got 2 minutes though. Bloody hell, that's the catch. So we have got to be fast on this level. So we haven't really got an option here. We have got to work fast. We don't need to send that guy up so soon, do we? They can swap places pretty much. So we have got 10 floaters, so at least that's okay. Okay, this is coming together a bit now. He's got to be quick now. Oh, he only just made it, thank God. Oh, we're out of builders, that's not good. Okay, maybe he needs to bash through that. Okay, that's problematic. Okay, maybe there. Yeah, the alarm's going to go off just now. Okay, so we will stop the recording after this level. Oh, that's annoying that he turns around. We need at least 2 bricks laid before he turns around without it piercing, if that makes sense. Okay, now we know that will not cause problems. I made him use a miner just before he fell as well, so that makes the hole a little bit wider. Floater. Okay, we will increase the release rate now because by the time that crowd gets up there, it's going to be sealed, isn't it? If we've got any stragglers as well, they can just climb, so that's a good thing. So we'll just make these 2 climb, just to reduce the amount of time potentially. That was a great level, I love that one. I've probably solved that one before though. Don't know if anybody's watched their NeoLemmix videos, but it might have been on that one. Okay, so that concludes my 30 minutes on Revenge of the Lemmings. It's probably like a very, very small amount of the pack there, but given the intense size of it. Thoughts on it? We'll go to the feedback box. Revenge of the Lemmings. Lem community. So it's not one author there. Played a small amount of first 3 ranks. Difficult levels in places. Great quality levels, but perhaps gets too difficult later on, question mark. Follow up LP, to be honest, I don't know at the moment. So just let me know in the comments, you know, what you think of this one. Do you think this will be a good one to do an LP for? Or do you think I'll end up getting stuck in it? It's very possible. Some levels did trip me up, especially that Kung Fu bashing one. That one was pretty difficult, and the one at the very start of the 3rd rank was pretty bad also. Right, anyway, so that was Revenge of the Lemmings. So that is our 5th episode of NeoLemmix 30. Tune in next time when we'll be doing episode 6 of NeoLemmix 30 and what we will come across next time.